Bebre omekwa. Ya baba tu obinoy. Bebre omekwa. Ya baba tu obinoy. Bebre omekwa. Obi baba tu ye. Yesu ya bako. Sana yangu posisha. Sana yangu posisha. Sana yangu posisha. Washeni pepe. Uyede kubeko. Uyede kubeko. Uyede kubeko. Uyede kubeko. Nipa ye obiai. Ayisoba kaye. Nipa ye obiai. Kina ayisoba kaye. Nipa ye obiai. Ayisoba ye obiai. Munkaka ye obiai. Gipange ye obiai. Wamale ye obiai. Gikwaga ye obiai. Bibiwa ye obiai. Yanko pofra o. Ubaya dai ubeko. Ubaya dai ubeko. Ubaya dai ubeko.
Sana yanko posisha.
Awudo minda fumayai.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
You can support this platform by donating to Loud Silence Media and With All Due Respect through the following ways. On Patreon at patreon.com/With All Due Respect. Through PayPal at loudsilenceproject2019@gmail.com. On GoFundMe by searching for Bring Back With All Due Respect by Kevin Taylor. If you are in Ghana, you can donate and shop WADR t-shirts and other products at shopgh.online/store/WADR.
Kind of John. Now, I mean, the new minute to me. What I say, Obi wa to me who said one so way before. What to me who na nim say, what am I mentioning deep, very deeper. What to my friend deep say, not my what am I now, who the friend and Nimakasa. Fama bebre, Jina Hose, now what the for pictures bebre. What for pictures bebre? Now set my menua kasa in Fisher from top. Would have ready to me. That's how Babasin in Nase. I didn't enter your share and by you know. What Musa Mamen and Casano, or you will be or you disappointed about herself, the family, and Ghanaians.
Ghana for 7 kids. Niamon Petamon Mobeki. And he said, whether you like it or not, as Antiphone Ghana will not move. At 24, woman need Ghana will move. Woman get straight. Who did hear what NDC people have done? Now you are something now to men this now a Jimmy for Agatha.
But let's assume that John becomes the president. And tomorrow, and let me emphasize the point, perish that thought. And the next day is no longer. Is this woman capable of being described as the president of the republic?
Jimmy said the word Jimmy O Saquano. Now, the back one in them the big Yan and Bush of Winanka. I see a papa wine, a quiner to two. Oh, may I poor way, the man must wakabisim.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
The democracy we fought for gives us the right to elect a government every 4 years, and it provides us with an opportunity to hold our government accountable and renew a mandate or vote them out after 4 years. No government has an automatic right to be elected twice. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made whilst seeking our votes.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
Yaba would me that for my year. I would me by circle. Country no verse. Kai.
I would mean that for my year. Assassin, ya mean that for my year.
Ayokisiti, if you vesa, you go pack. I say if you vesa, you go pack.
Ya baba to Binoy, baby, homiko. Ya baba to Binoy, baby, homiko. Ya baba to Binoy, baby, homiko. Obi baba to ye, yes, we are bako. Sana yanko posisha, sana yanko posisha, sana yanko posisha, washani pepe, uye de kubeko, uye de kubeko, uye de kubeko, uye de kubeko.
And I can say that, yeah, I can materialize my point to say that former President Mahama has been rotting in the corruption to the core, and now he's alive. This is why, and even still he has been corrupted or still or done.
You can support this platform by donating to Loud Silence Media and With All Due Respect through the following ways. On Patreon at patreon.com/with all due respect. Through PayPal at loudsilenceproject2019@gmail.com. On GoFundMe by searching for Bring Back With All Due Respect by Kevin Taylor. If you are in Ghana, you can donate and shop WADR t-shirts and other products at shopgh.online/store/WADR.
As leader of the NDC, I wish to serve notice that we shall do our part to ensure that our country remains peaceful and that the electoral process proceeds smoothly. But, and a big but, let nobody assume that we will accept the results of a flawed election.
All right, welcome to Loud Silence Radio and TV in Network. My name is Kevin Kobedu-Taylor. This is With All Due Respect extended version. Yes, Kin Ayusuba. He says that Oya Denkra Obeko, yes, Sana Onyankopon Shisheno. I'd like to say welcome to the show. My name again is Kevin Kobedu-Taylor. We're transmitting live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. The station you're listening to is Loud Silence Radio and TV in Network. And you can watch this show on so many platforms. In fact, over 27 different platforms. The major platforms are Loud Silence Radio and TV Network on Facebook, on Twitter. Loud Silence Radio and TV Network on Facebook. You can also look for With All Due Respect on Facebook. With All Due Respect on Facebook. Also, you can look for With All Due Respect on YouTube. With All Due Respect on YouTube. We're streaming on Loud Silence Radio and TV. We're also streaming live on other 25 different platforms on Twitter, on Periscope, and other platforms. So if you're here today, we would like it to be here with me and a good team. My name is Kevin Kobedu-Taylor. The family is also here. Guys, in Ibraba, Manchester United is playing. If Manchester is playing, and then Jack, I be full United. Bobo, United, the dead, United, and console. We are leading 2-1, but Jack, the against would be too much against, too much as the against supporters union. They are all over the world. So we just want to pray for United for 20 seconds, and after that we can go on with it. Jack, if you don't want to watch, you don't watch. Bless you, Lord. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Jack, ended the DBC. Yeah, we are leading 2-1, but atamfu nyanyame. Atamfu nyanyame. I make a. I'm checking something quick. Jack, I'm somebody say this guy decreased. Now who you show now here Manchester? Jack, the dead. Bobo. Oh, Jack, I can't see the Manchester. Oh, all right. So if you watch, bless you, Lord. Bless you. Bless you. We've heard it. Bless you, God. Bless you. Bless you. We know you win today. Hi, we will win. No Manchester United player will die of COVID-19 this year. No Manchester United player, no Accra House of Folk player will die of COVID-19 this year. No Oko United player will die of COVID-19 this year. No Black Star player will die of COVID-19 this year. Raskande Yabo. Jack, the guys get corner. But and then they comment you. Let's check this corner first before you go ahead. Let's do this corner. So we will get corner or then get corner. Then we will get corner. Yeah. Munya butre. We. I know people bore, but get corner. We get corner. The corner spot. All right. So welcome to the show. The family is here today. We're talking about Ghana. We're talking about issues happening in Ghana. As you can see, the caption clearly states that Nana B. Foolish Nana B spreads COVID-19 in SHS schools, and Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA goes back to the chief imam to lie to him again. As you can see, again, and I'm going to break that down. But today, our focus will be on the SHS. We will be on the students, why we think the students should be at home. Last week, or I think on Friday, I was telling you Ghanaians that if you parents don't take your kids out of these schools, trust me, by 23rd of August, we will not find anybody. A lot of things happening today. Today, we will be discussing issues. We'll be discussing comments by some people who, one way or the other, think that they are smarter than anybody else in Ghana. Today, we will expose some people who call themselves professors. Yes, there's one professor called Professor Adai. I call him the crazy professor. Today, I'll be giving you guys a little bit of history about Professor Adai, and then you get to know who this man is. And when he speaks, you don't have to listen to him. He's not okay. He is not okay. So this show, if this is your first time watching us today, this show is in 4 parts. The first part is I'm going to say hello to the family. When I say family, they are the listeners. They are the viewers. We call them family because they have been with us from day one till now. If you don't understand, my guy, COVID-19 will not kill you. So I'll say hello to the family. I'm going to take some few minutes to do that. After that, we go into what we call the social media segment, where we talk about what's making news on social media platforms, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, specifically on Facebook. After that, I'll do my editorial of the day, and then I'll make the family, people listening to me, people watching me, to come in, call in, and then also share their ideas. So it's a packed show. It's a packed show. This is where everybody is in the evening. It's 4:17 in the US. I know it's 8:17 in Ghana. And thank you very much for tuning in. I know the United guys are watching the same time, listening to me. That's good. When the goal comes, let me know. No bagawaya. We will not be intimidated. So if you're here with me, this is what we can do. Let me say hello to the family, and then quickly we can start the show. You can see I'm a little bit distracted. Jack, end the game. End the game. Important too. I will come back to the game. Yeah, I guess for the doors. All right, let me go on Facebook and say hello to a few people on Facebook. Let me say hello to them. For some reason, I think my chair is so high today. I don't know why, but hey, let's see. Who is here on Facebook trying to say hello to the family? I can see Lincoln Wale is also representing live on Facebook on With All Due Respect. Cosmos is here. Ishmael is here. King Dauda is representing live. Ratib Kande is here. And Heke Vessel is watching me live. Citizen Della is here. Mustaf K. Sino is representing. Augustine Dowu, United Forever. Thank you very much, Augustine. God bless you. God bless you, Augustine. You're a United fan. Bobo, the dead. United in Consom. Michael Yusuf say welcome. Edith Sirakuma is also watching us live from who is here. Rose Lai is representing live. Atanga Eric is here. Rahinda Abdul Ganiu Says Amin, my friend. Frank Nero is also here. I'll be going on YouTube to say hello to the family too on YouTube. Rose Lai is representing live. Esther Selam Agibo is here. Hello, Kwansma SM. I'm so happy Kwansma SM is recuperating. You're doing great. Konkonsan there. Kwansma, I know you get there. Verdison Promise is also here. Nana Kwejo is representing live. Watching you live from... Somebody says he's watching me live from Navrongo. Ibrahim is representing live. Habib Bantus is here. Manuel Q Baby is representing. Kwame Jr. Atokra is also here. Esther Salam is representing. Osu Doku. Abdul Baba. Esther Salam is also representing live on Loud Talents Radio and TV network. Drawa Bube Everlastic. I know you very much. You representing live. Kofi Annan is here. Adjoa Maugo. No Bozy, my friend. No Bagawaya, my friend. We representing live on Loud Silence Radio and TV network. Don't let anybody, especially don't make any Ghanaian, don't make your fellow Ghanaians intimidate you. Never accept that. You might be 40 years and still call yourself the youth, but still don't let any Ghanaian intimidate you. Noble Atipo is representing live. Grace Boatin Ajiman is here. Amid Bawa is here. Bolo Badwa is representing. Shine Gava is here. Martin Boog. Roostward Brown, Nkrum is also here. I hope I got your name right. If I didn't, next time I'll try and get it right. Lewis Quenu is representing. Vivian Nolte is here. Adjoa Maunyo is here. Gideon Tete. Commissioner is gone. Commissioner General, I think so. Asara Peter is here. Julian Belinda Lampte is representing live on Loud Talents Radio and TV in network. Nafali Joe Edu is also here. Sarafine Bani is representing on Loud Talents Radio and TV network. If you're here with me, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Let me go on YouTube and say hello to a few of the family members, and then we can start the show officially. On YouTube, who is here on YouTube? Okay, on YouTube, let me see. Okay, on YouTube, Somaila Salami is represented live on YouTube. Saki Nathaniel is also here. Ellen Sikudu is representing. Saki Nathaniel. Mohammed Okasha. Kevin Taylor is the last man. Thank you very much, sir. Ganyu Suleiman is also. Blanks Papa is representing you, and OG. Thank you very much, sir. Covenant Richmond is representing live. Say Kevin More Fire. Thank you very much, sir. Ibrahim Ej is here. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. You say you love me. I love you too, my friend. No homo. Blanks Papa is here. Kofi Boat or Kofi Boat is also representing live. Peter Owusu, Sadia Mohammed, Joseph Smith. The captains on YouTube is Sandra Hetika and Kofi Ago. They are the captains on YouTube. When I say the captain, they are the class prefects. They make sure everything is running perfectly on YouTube. The announcements, everything. These guys are wonderful guys and I love them. Peter Owusu is back again. Yourself says hi. Hello. Ike Laser is representing. Blinks Papa is back again. Saki Nathaniel, Kofi Benz, who again is on YouTube. Let's see. All right. So YouTube is also blazing. If you're here today, we are all happy to be here today. I'm so excited today. There's going to be fire today. In fact, I just want to be honest with you guys. Today, we need to speak truth to power. Today, we need to be honest with each other. Speak the truth to everyone, because it's getting to the point whereby it's looking like no crasa. If we don't start pushing Nokrano, some people will actually take advantage of the lies. And then, in fact, it's going to go against you and I. So today is actually going to be there's going to be a little bit of fire in on the show today. Let me do this. Should we do social media segment now? I want to do this. You see this man. I would say this man is my personality of the week. Bishop Ajin Asare. He is my personality of the week. And I pray that other pastors in Ghana, learn something from this man. He might not be a perfect gentleman. He might not be a perfect man of God. And you people know my reservations when it comes to men of God and all that. He might not be the perfect gentleman or the perfect man of God, but he has shown that at least some people can speak truth. He has shown that, it's getting to the point whereby men of God have to do the work of God. And doing the work of God, the principal thing to do is to speak truth. And this man has started speaking truth. He's been doing it for a very long time. Now he's making his presence felt. And then I'm very, very happy this man is showing balls. He's not showing the balls because he wants to fight anybody, any president or any politician. He's speaking the truth for Ghanaians to at least know that there's fire on the mountain. So my personality of the week is Ajin Asare. And this is his code. It says, and I quote, "We do not even have any known opposition radio or television station, and we pride ourselves that we are a democracy. It is a shame on us." End of quote. And this quote is a solid quote. This quote is a quote that we have to take serious. You see, like joke. For the past 3-4 years, it's been this way, and nobody wants to talk about it. You can't speak in Ghana now. Some part of the media has been silenced. The media that has not been silenced are the media that is doing the bidding for the president, and we all know that. So when people come out and say we are practicing a democracy in Ghana, it becomes a joke to people like us, or it sounds like a joke to people like us. There's no democracy in Ghana today. No, there's no democracy. People cannot express their views. But 5 years ago, 2014, 15, 16, we saw every Ghanaian expressing themselves on different platforms, different radios and TVs. We saw musicians, we saw celebrities, we saw politicians, we saw the current president running on the streets every day, having demonstrations, and nobody said anything against this man. But today, people cannot even speak truth to this man. People cannot speak their mind in this country again. And this man has come out to speak his mind. And I'll also urge or plead with other pastors like Mensa Otabil, Duncan Williams, the rest, Christian Council, the hypocrites, Catholic Bishop Association, the hypocrites. These people, the Bible you people are holding every day tells you that there's always room for you to change. You can change your mind and then at least do the right thing for once. Speak up, because when disaster strikes, my friends, let me tell you, the pastors, you are the people they will kill first, because you are the people who people will see as the mouthpiece of the government. So I'm telling the pastors, Christian Council, Reverend Marty, Duncan Williams, who again, Mensa Otabil, these Sam Crunchy Ankra, whoever, those people were very vocal in 2015 before the elections. Please, guys, come out and speak, because we are not kids. We are humans, and we know when the government is maltreating its people, when the government is treating its people like slaves in their own home. Today, people from the Volta region are treated like foreigners. And I like a quote from Togbe Afedi. He's the president of the National House of Chiefs. He said he can forgive a racist, but he can never forgive somebody who is tribalistic. And I think that statement should be kept in our holy books in Ghana. Yes. He can never forgive somebody who is tribalistic. Today we stay in Ghana and we are selective about who is Ghanaian and who is not, who comes from Togo and who, only during elections time. When this government came into power in 2016, nobody started saying that you are Togolese, you are from here, you are from here. The moment we started registering, getting our stuff together to go elect another leader, this president and this MPP government has made it a point to make sure that we become people who hate our own people. And I speak against that every single day. Today, we want Ghanaians to be against Ghanaians because the president believes. And I did a piece, and I brought out some time, but I said, the president of the Republic of Ghana now, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, does not believe in democracy. And this is what we're seeing today. My fellow Ghanaians, this man is my personality of the week. And I'm going to also choose, this is a new segment I'll be having every day. We'll be having personalities of the week, and also we'll be having the idiot of the week. In fact, the idiot of the week is this guy. His name is Nana B. He's up there with the NPP. Today's topic is about this guy. It's generally about registration of the senior high school kids and why we need to make sure that every parent take their kid home before they die, because it's looking like this president. It looks like, and it is a fact, that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo only cares about the next elections. The kids are going to die. He does not care. This guy is the idiot of the week. He went to some senior high schools to exhibit his ignorance and stupidity. And today, I'll let him understand that, you know what? Following politicians and having a bloated stomach does not make you intelligent. Being an uncivilized politician does not make you intelligent, and that we have to speak some words, some sense into this idiot's head. His name is Nana B. Yes, he moves around. He dances around like dancing. Today, I'll put him where he needs to be. So if you're part of this show now, if you're watching me, if this is your first time, this show is called With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. We're going to jump straight into the social media segment. And then after that, we can do something else positive. Yes. So let's do the social media segment now. Yes, let's do the social media segment now. Let me do something quickly here. It's very, very important. Okay, still United 2-1. Case na but it go be. Let's let's take our time. 2-1. All right. So social media segments. Let's start with our first social media story, and this is our first social media story. Yes, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo over the weekend actually had a Zoom conference with the MPP communication bosses, or whatever they call it. Yes, it's my own party today. We don't know who is a leader and who isn't. We don't even have a president in Ghana today. Who is the president of Ghana now? We don't know where he is. President Bento Ashanato. And the tembo mitano no akwada baby kulem. So this is what the president said. He said, compare my records with Mahama's Akufo-Addo to MPP communicators. So I think he decided to make this statement because of the way his own MPP or our own MPP, we were attacking John Mahama's running mate, especially a fool like Chairman Woon to me, exhibiting his ignorance, a sexist like Chairman Sabonsu, the majority leader. So he thought it wise to come out and tell the young elephants who don't know communication, they have 99 fools. I call them. They are led by Boabenya Samoa, the drunkard, that they should actually compare his record to Mahama so that you could get more votes. But the question is, Mr. President, where is the record? Which record are you talking about, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo? You're telling your communicators when they go on radio and on TV, they go on your Asempa FM, which is your bedroom FM. When they go on your whatever radios and TVs, I told you guys, I said, if Asase gets 1K view, I'll quit radio. And I say a waste of money. Yes, you are telling them that they should compare you and Mahama. Now we all know the people running for office come 2020. John Mahama, Professor Nana Ejapon, and yourself and Dr. BAWUMIA. So now we can do the comparison. We've not gotten to that point yet. We're going to do a serious analysis of the work you've done and the work Mahama did. The issue here is you're telling Ghanaians that they should compare you and Mahama's record. Mr. President, what record are you talking about? Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, please tell us the record you are talking about. Because if this record is what you're talking about, then we can compare you and John Dramani Mahama. Ghana named the second most corrupt country in Africa on Corruption Perception Index. Mr. President, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, is this what you want us to compare to John Dramani Mahama's government or John Dramani Mahama? Is this what you're telling your people to tell Ghanaians? What kind of comparison are you talking about? Because this is there. Now we've been named as the second nation, the most corrupt. Should we compare this? Should we do this comparison? Is this what you are trying to tell us to go tell Ghanaians? Because now we are ready to speak truth. Nobody's going to go do a donkey job. If it is not there, we will not say it is there. So is this what you want us to compare? Or, Mr. President, as usual, you want us to compare the toilets you are building in Ghana? The toilets you are building in Ghana, are these the things, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, you want Ghanaians to compare? Talking about you and John Dramani Mahama. This is the time you have to understand that people are going to talk on issues. People are going to vote based on facts, not hearsay and not jargons. The battle is the Lord. Who cares? The Lord doesn't even care. Yes, he doesn't care about you people because you are corrupt. It's not about names and how you suffered and how you were a part of a demonstration. It's about the facts on the ground. It's about these are all evidence-based analysis we're going to be doing. Are these the things you want Ghanaians to judge you on? Are these the kind of records? Or, Mr. President, you are talking about PDS. You want us to put Mahama here and put you here and talk about PDS? Can PDS stand Mahama? The PDS scandal with your whole family being involved. Gabi Asarachuda can be the man who manipulated the PDS scandal, the thief. Yes. Do you want us to talk about PDS? Are these the records you want Ghanaians to talk about? Oh, Mr. President, you're talking about Galamsey. As we speak today, I saw Bobi Ansa on Accra FM doing some exclusive on the stench of which Galamsey is destroying nations. Or Ghana, sorry. Do you want us to compare records? Are we supposed to talk about Galamsey? Is that what you want us to talk about? Compare that one to Mahama's era? We can do that, Mr. President. Do you want us to talk about one district, one factory? Yes, we can do that, Mr. President. Where are the factories? Where are the one factories? Each district. Can we do that? We can bring Mahama out and do that comparison, Mr. President. Simple comparison. Don't come and tell me I don't respect. These are simple things. There are facts there, and we have to check. Mr. President, have you forgotten one constituency, $1 million? Do you want us to do that comparison? Because you say we need to do this on record. So we are doing record to record. Do you want us to do that comparison? Mr. President, we've not forgotten about NYA, the scandal that hit there. Mr. President, do you want us to do that comparison? There's a lot to do, Mr. President. Yes. We've not forgotten about the COVID-19 trust fund. We wanted to edit that fund, and quickly, Mr. Domelevo was fired. Mr. President, Do you want us to do these records? Do you want us to check these records? You have a long way to go, Mr. President. Don't just use words and think that we will just fall for that. No, we are ready. We are going to do what we call the evidence-based analysis come 2020. And we are ready. We are ready, and that is what we are doing now. Okay, so Mr. President, come again. Go find some better records so that we can actually do that job for you. Our next social media story is NPP Sejon, and this story was reported by mynewsgh.com. NPP Sejon goes home in March 2021. I would like to say I'll extend my condolence to Sejon's family. Yes. With all due respect, Ghanaians, myself, Loud Silence Radio and TV network, we extend our condolence to the family. We are very, very, very much with them, and in these very difficult times, we really, really pray that God keeps his soul. But let's put that aside. I thought if you die from COVID-19, when people die from COVID-19, they have less than 2 weeks or a week to bury them. Why is Sejon going to be buried in March? Do we have some VIPs when it comes to COVID-19, Mr. President? MPP government, Ghanaians, this is, you see, I don't have any problem with Sejon. I don't have any problem with Sejon's family. Now, Sejon dies this month or last month, and he's going to be buried in March. And we all know that Sejon died from COVID-19. So what special treatment, what VIP treatment is Sejon's body, with all due respect to say, getting over any Ghanaian who dies from COVID-19? Because from what I know, people who die from COVID-19, not more than 2 weeks, they have to be buried. And they have to be buried at places where there are nobody. They have to be buried in cemeteries without family members. And it is part of the WHO protocols. So why are we going to keep Sejon for over 5 months, right? June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, like 10 months. Why are we going to do that? And nobody is speaking. The Ghana Medical Association, the whatever, nobody is speaking. Why? Because Sejon is up there as an MPP. What is happening in Ghana? So we are going to bury Sejon in March. He died from COVID. Jesus Christ! Now I started saying that I don't have any problem with Sejon. I'm saying this, and I'm going to say this again. But the right things should be done. The right things should be done. The issue is, why are you going to bury Sejon in March? This should be a big concern to every single Ghanaian. It should, because Sejon got COVID-19 and died. And according to what WHO protocols, you don't have to keep the body more than 2 weeks or whatever. I stand to be corrected. So why are we going to bury Sejon in March? The MPP government, they need to come out and tell us something, because it looks like this government they are treating Ghanaians, some Ghanaians as animals and some Ghanaians as humans. It hurts me to be talking about this now. The man is dead. May his soul rest in peace. His family is going through a lot. But the right thing should be done, because we can also make mistakes, and through the death of Sejon, thousands of people die. It is better we bury Sejon diligently, we bury Sejon with some respect quickly, than to make Ghanaians, lots and lots of Ghanaians, die because of simple political stupid mistakes we are going to do today. And I need answers from some people. These are the things we have to be talking about. These are the most important things we have, because this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. And I'm not done with this story. I will be coming back to this story. It's very important to me, because we can't keep a COVID-19 dead body, with all due respect to Sejon's family, till March. Why? But we are burying some people today. All right. Okay. The next social media story is simple. The appeal, there's been an appeal letter here. Yeah, press release. Appeal to government to send students currently in schools home. This is coming from the National Council of Parents Teachers Association. You see, on Friday I was telling Ghanaians, and I was telling parents, yes, I was telling parents in Ghana that you people, sebio, if you're a parent, now you would have taken your kid off campus long time. When you're ready. And then what your letter say then you PTA for a buying a moment Koran birthday. They are your property. The kids are your property. Have you seen the number of kids? You go there, we'll come to that issue. Getting COVID-19 in Ghana today, they are your property. Parents, Monty, I say, Ekufu, I don't know. And fan who? And Kurani Bewu, nobody president. He doesn't care. And I told you people, by August, hundreds of high school kids would die. Oh, Shem is now near high school or SS. Now it was sebi. Now politics, see obewu. Now there you say Akurani Benya COVID-19. You be see no muhuni kra. That is the painful part of it. Because God is giving you the opportunity to go pick your kid. Go and pick Monkofa Momano. I know what I'm talking about. When I started talking about, say, Nuguchi, this president, this government, they are cooking up numbers. People came here to insult me. I didn't mind. I kept talking to Ghanaians. Today, you see our numbers. They come tomorrow. They massage the numbers. 20,000 people have recovered over a day. Me say, go and take your kids from the school. This is not PhD analysis. Monkofa Mombano na Nkorani Bewu. Ekufuado open the school for the kids because when him say Ekufuado graduate, omo to abama no okowi abanu kofa obano na obabewu na Ekufuado the president. Go and take your kid from the school. We a parent and then we a young man, young woman, senior high school kid. Now say if the Parents Teachers Association, the National Parents Teachers Association, Sankamoba out because said no, we are not going to allow our kids to go to the school. The exams is not going to go on. Obviously, the exam should be rescheduled. The government will have no option than to do that. Masa over United States of America, school has been cancelled. Today, when you go to Texas, when you go to Florida and whatever, they are calling for more refrigerators, more fridge from much people are dying in the United States. Now, Ghana because of politics in tea. Sebio na makamombasa munkowu. This president does not care about your letter. He will come and sit there. It is unreasonable to allow to close schools now. Now what? You see the figures coming out now. We are writing letter to Kufuor to say let the kids go. Why? Are the kids in prison? Parents, more prison. They are in bloody school. Go there, pick your kid. If you want to save your kid. Yes. The kid in the middle of a pandemic, a president who thinks with this 76 because also pandemic no. Na sebio akani infantini awonani semni odinchiri dimoko na wasoma obanse kokot na school ho. Nekowu. Are you okay as a parent? Sebio why do you feel? Go to the schools and get your kids. The time is taken. The kids will die. And this is not about God, Jesus, religion. I'm telling you people. Go and pick your kids from this school. All right, let's go to the next story. We need to be a bit quick because now parents na Mauli school, 19 kids have COVID-19. Now you can 19 four students they have COVID-19. Right. The issue is 4 students and statistically every single person can infect about 1,000 people. Until the audience now on the exams. Ekufuor does not care about the exams. Now Momo does check Nigeria. Nigeria does check Ghana. Boom to the boom. But Nigeria says no school, no WAEC. Save your kids' lives. More foka and come school and come Mombani free school. Now what Ekufuor the Mombani bear sacrifice because technically or the Mombani G points or the Mombani G elections. Saka one or the Mombani G no. Yes, election Saka one no. Election Saka one or the Mojino. Into the obet now sebio obet now Jimmy as a parent. Now I'm Obana Koji arena be washed because the most dangerous part is Okofa Obana Crampono, Ebian Obana Bidado, or side of a Samu fee. Ebia Onkofa no be quick and go pick your kid. Parents, these are things you don't hear on national radio or Ghana because radio politicians they are number for akron for. Me na make no konacho me see. Mon konkofa mumbao na mumbani bewu. Ekufuor, he does not care. Nanka odwene mo ho a nanka mo ono ho kotwe obi no akobu dodgings. Mon kofa mumba na sibio jibini doso. Politics be kumo. Mon kofa mumba na free school ho. Na COVID-19 was schools ho. All right, let's go to the next social media story. And the next social media story, as you can see there, clearly, yes, Food and Drugs Authority, FDA, 39 workers of Food and Drugs Authority test positive for COVID-19. The thing is there, parents. FDA for crampono mu penny for penny toto for mugono 39. Now what asankuregwa etiman kesim etibekwai etidien say me buy ko exams. Me say oban bewu. Your kid will die in your now unim there say oban bewu. Obewu no so no unhu no omekwa kosie no but say John dey say ye be kra na to match ne ya ye ama no. Ehon na obehu say ehye a woman na wo yen no two different things. Be say oba no wunde ewo SHS wo ye be sie ni sa akokọ ye be sie ni sa ponche. On say John we almost almost see ni match. Omo yi omo die frim even though when you COVID-19 no yes no yen keep say John because yen be sie ni sa sebi omo yi see omo first the same kokon because ya na chi omo say John the oye nipa che mo ma no mo SS no say John the mon kra ne ye be sie ni match me see mon kofa mon tena ho be free be kwai e bedru ho so kofa ba no na ye sie ni kra nkan chiro. I'm telling you parents, Nigeria, Kenya, omunyina say no school, WAEC, SSE, WAEC. Na mo be wiere krampo mo hope, mun yedwuma ponye. Mo more SSC and I'm not trying to discourage them. But also mo say edwuma be na mo be ye. Ye kotra WAEC, me wu kran say no, me see ye kotra oba kotra WAEC, edwuma be na obeye. The man has not even created any opportunity for anybody. Inte edwuma be na oba na be ya. And in the middle of a pandemic, sebi Jimmy mu akofa Bible bompire na just say nyame beye. Ubani be wu. The kid would die like a chicken. I'm telling you. Ubani be wu se kramai. Me say asem we ni kan ya, but I need to tell you because sebi Jimmy ne doso. Jimmy is too much in the system. Mon kofa mon mano, it's a simple thing. All right. The next social media story is this. City News. I'm not reporting it. This is coming from City News. About 50 school kids in Accra girls tested positive for COVID-19. Just a week, it was 6. Now it is 50. Now, wako jina Accra girls school name ho. Yeah, abayin say, oh my men family, but Jimmy. Yes, men to sebi. Wawu yemuba. You've carried the kid for 9 months. According to yemuba kron. Wawono, unako primary, crèche, primary, GSS, waba SS, diarrhea is staring in your face. Or say, Abayin say, me but na aday, Abayin best one for Bible school, and no one will decide is all about Bible school. Go in there and pick your kid. What the hell? Nyansa wing. Ah, yatire nyansa wing. Ni ama some foolish fools be. I will use that word because in Qurani be woo. No, just like a crumb in your TV, so everything is fine. But you're Jimmy, the numbers are going up, the numbers are multiplying, the numbers are becoming high. You have stopped mass testing. No mess ne kosro. Na sebi one more. Sebi you free you better TV so with some stupid suit to be everything is under control. We are taking care of it. No. We are now. This is the time you have to understand. Say your kid's life is in your hands. And one more Quran wu Yankopon fan chawuda. Yes, akoranu Nyankopon onfa nchawo da. That's the issue. Go and pick your kids. This is not like I'm causing alarm. There's alarm there. Me mawati asese e wonu wo go and pick your kids. Be me kase kan you obali be wu. All right. Obanyansafo, let's keep going. Media said minim dia wo nuguchi ho minim dia koso e na meka no krena kyeremo. All right. Okay. Ebiani o. Na mumbusan say onu kojo upon kroma no. Hear what he's saying. It's nonsense to say schools were reopened for votes. Mumbusa kojo upon kroma say ne mbasen na wo SS. Monko busa napo. Mon friend napo mbusa ne say ne basen na wo SS. Mon friend Deputy Education Minister mbusa say ne masen na wo SS. Nana arodan kwekufo denchem na kase na nkasa or mother crocodile no ono ankasa no mumbusa ne say ne masen na wo SS. Monko busa ministers no omo mutonias omo masen na wo SS sia e wo school sia sebi wejimi a ni akacho so wejimi kobusa na posa ne masen na wo SS weja omo so monko SS. Deputy Education Minister mumbusa ne masen na wo SS. Monko busa kojo pon kroma se ne masen ene wo SSC a. GES director BS who tested positive nyame kra ko nwu kra ma me ne masen ne wo SS. This is common sense. Omo ka mo mane gum nyina omo de omo matifie ebi mo matoto fenfe crèche kono mo so mo nko crèche no mo betra TV so catch you say aban ball ba ho ban sebi wagimi. Go there and pick your kid. Walk into that school. Ne kofa obado kofie. Go and pick your property. Obani your one castle property. Pick your kid and save your kid. Jimmy Samson no. Tibo, we are too timid in Ghana. We are too timid. Yes, I be timid, sir. My maswa be. Huh? Are you going to be timid till our kids also die? Go there and pick your kid. We a young man or a young woman. That's how unya be SS. What? Catch almost omonkofa kurano and menim here. And these things get me so pissed off. Mr. Bumbusa could point to an ambassador or SS. Now, me everyone was a joy. A year lockdown, and Omumbusan question that do you have kids in the senior high school? Now, Pomumbusan say Nimba was senior high school. Deputy Education, the Musan Nimba was senior high school. Ekufuado Nimba was senior high school. Vice President Nimba was senior high school. Why are you people making these people fool you like that? Why are you making them fool you like this? At the end, MPP the Chobia Frumana. Yin beto MPP. Eye cool. Uba MPP kum. Sebi MPP kum. Sebi scale chrome di crown bindi. Sika omudi no girlfriend CD and the kanda pa any video beto. Omuni chama girls ko unya bindi. Wano pra te say Egypt sakramai. Popra $1 crown ye bindi. Wano did form of na Jimmy. Go and pick your kid. Edian said yes, I'm saying yan kind of same. What? Why are you so stupid? I will use these words because people have to start thinking. I'm a phone Jini Biemo Ghana. Politics ne kunyajuni. We have to start thinking. Where is the wisdom again? One kasa obano so o chama na wu. Na okoto abana me kufuada. Say na obenye dia na obenye frim. Okoto mama hama dia na obenye frim. Ekufuado no ono obo oban ye anase obuild oman ye anko be press SS for nkoto abama no. Aban we bo na dwuma ye anko be press SS for nkoto abama no. What kind of country are we in? All right, let's keep going. All right, there's this I want to address. Today, there's one person who made a lot of traffic, Professor Adai. And then Professor Adai said something which was quite interesting. As we all know, Professor Adai was around for some time now, and people don't know much about Professor Adai. From the way he's speaking, I have done a lot on this man, and I told Ghanaians say he is the crazy professor. And I'm going to show Ghanaians before we move forward to the editorial today. Professor Adai said, Nana Opoku Ajiman, qualifications essential, but not sufficient. Okay, into already from this standpoint of view, no, or also and Osaka say, Ekufuado, then the last administration in Sembibri, but let's stick to this one. Into Opeso say the woman needs more to become vice president in Ghana, which is fine. Onana dream there, Ohu BAWUMIA, ene Ekufuado a owie school a yehu ni certificate dano. Say he's competent to be president, but she thinks that this woman's CV does not qualify her that much or hear more to become. You see, when you read his statement very well, in between the lines, or a stupid sexist old man, dirty sexist old man. This man wished this woman was Nana Akufo-Addo's vice president. I'm telling you. Or a sexist old man. And you know what hurt? Yeah, Yana said, this woman, or the prof to two women, prof or professor Adai, he doesn't come close to this woman in anything. Yes. And yet Ghana and yes, so Professor Adai. But today I'm going to show you something. Now, Professor Adai, no, if he wants to come clean, he should come clean today. And you see, it is getting to that point where any idiot can just walk out, speak anything because of politics, ne tribe, stupid tribe, and politics. Stupid tribe and politics. That is why today you see a whole Ashanti regional chairman, Chairman Wuntumi, he's exhibiting the highest form of stupidity when it comes to politics, addressing issues, because we need our mental capability to assess, digest, and process issues for people to understand. Into Jimina to Chrono. Mete say he will never apologize to Professor Nana. Nobody cares. Now we are free that who cares? Now the MBN say when you go to Parliament, MPP women in Parliament, they are all quiet. And I'm promising you people, the men will use you people as rags till you people die. Because you have come to the point to accept to say, Sebi and Tumago. The majority leader is a sexist. And his deputy is Adjoa Safo. And Adjoa Safo she's an embarrassment to women in Parliament. As some way by a 1 week, no KB. Why would Simu Jressa the Oton Bayre? KJTia. You don't want to speak identity politics. You are a deputy majority leader. Also, you're a lawyer. And I'll prepare this. And I'll prepare this. And you want me, Kevin Taylor, to come and respect you. You can't even defend your fellow woman because of politics. Now, just for Montumano. And I want to tell people who are going to vote for this woman in Parliament, especially MPP women or members of Parliament. If you vote for any woman on this issue, or defended this woman, irrespective of the woman's political affiliation, Omontuman back out and issue statement. And can't say, Mr. Friend, Mr. Man, Mr. DNDA, you have to step down because you have denigrated women. You have insulted women by your statement. Ashanti Regional Chairman, step down because nobody should vote for this woman. Oh, your banner koto abama Adjoa Safo wemwa na sebi also sebi also adwinye adwuma. Because this woman could not even stand up for a woman. Now me Kevin Taylor me Bema to defend women, and you have a deputy majority leader who is a woman who has not made a statement after a sexist, stupid comment by the majority leader who does not think before he speaks. After a sexist, stupid statement by an Ashanti regional chairman who is a fool. And you want me to sit here and tell people to go and vote for such women? Such women are cowards. Such women cannot defend themselves. Such women are the typical kind of women in Canada. Not all can, because Ohun Adjoa Safo and the likes of MPP women say they cannot take decisions. They are rags. Canada say he sees women, they can't take decision. They look like a rag to him. And MPP women, at this point, you've not spoken on this. Adjoa Safo, at this point, you couldn't come out to tell your boss to step down. You are a rag in my face. Yes, because you can't even defend your fellow woman. So if you're a woman, now Ayawaso West, that woman being a bloody widow, if you are there and you go and work with Dila and you say, now that woman cannot speak for you. So why are you going to go vote for Adjoa Safo? Why are you going to go vote for that woman at Ayawaso West? Any man MPP party, Mrs. Yomo Parliament? No? Because the NDC women are trying, and I saw one or two try to speak against that, and they came together to issue. So why is the MPP? Why are the women quiet? So Adjoa Safo is technically a rag. You are nothing, because I say because you can't speak for yourself and you can't speak for other women. That's the disrespect. And I don't expect to respect any of you guys. I'm not going to do that, because when you respect Mamuho, you can't defend yourself. How can we defend you? This is ridiculous and stupid at the lowest level of anything. Now I'm cheering pounds. That is why Canada Japan will see you as a rag every day, because you can't speak for yourself and defend your fellow woman. A deputy majority leader, your boss stands in front of the whole Ghana and says, women cannot take decisions, women are stupid, no matter the qualification they hold, they cannot hold a position. Now you want people to explain. And I'm telling the young girls and women and even the men who are in Adjoa Safo's constituency, said 7 December, this woman does not do anything for this man to resign. Don't vote for her. Vote her out. Yes. If you vote for Adjoa Safo to come back to Parliament, you are a young girl in the university, young girl in the nest. Now it's a one. You don't know how much you value, how valuable you are. That's ridiculous. So let's go back to Professor Adai. You see, Professor Adai, Manchester. Jack. All right, let's go on. So the issue is Manchester. All right, let's talk about Professor Adai. Manchester audio which that crowd see. So this Professor Adai guy, I want to tell you a little bit about Professor Adai. And Professor Adai now say Nana Opoku qualifications essential but not sufficient. Ghana, do you people know the history about Professor Adai? Professor Adai, Professor Stephen Adai, Professor Stephen Adai. Professor Stephen Adai, and I'm saying this, and when he hears it, he needs to reply. It is very important because we don't want imposters in Ghana. We don't want imposters in Ghana. Professor Adai, you know, Gabi, his very good friend was Alfred, is it Egbert Fable? Gabi's very good friend. In fact, Gabi and Fable, Egbert, they dated the same girls, like friends and all that, and they married around the same friends, you know, like best friend to marry best friend's friend, you know, those kind of things. So they've been friends for a very long time, Gabi and Egbert Fable. Now the issue is the Egbert Fable, his dad used to be the person who used to head GIMPA, and Professor Adai also used to be there. Now the issue is Egbert Fable's dad, whose name is Professor Asante, he actually decided to move out of his official apartment, residence, because he had built a new house, or he has reconstructed a new house, something, and then renovated. So when he moved out, he told Egbert Fable, who is his son, to go and occupy that apartment or that house. Now, what happened was that Professor Adai had then become the boss at GIMPA. So Professor Adai said, no, he's not going to allow that. So what happened was that Egbert Fable took Professor Adai to court. This is the same Professor Adai you guys are talking about. Yeah. He took him to court. Now, when he took him to court, in the proceedings and all that, something came up. That is what I want you people to listen carefully. Something came up. And the question that came up was simple. The question was like, Professor Adai, are you a professor? And he said, yes, I am a professor. And the court asked him, Prof, how did you become a professor? And I'll cut this piece. Professor needs to come and answer this question because he wants to talk about Professor Nana Ejapon, that her qualification and blah, 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 blah. And he said, yeah, I became a professor because, you see, at an institution like a university or an accredited academic institution, they are the only people who are able to confer professorship to people, on people or whatever. Now, Prof said, yes, I'm a professor. And said, how did you become a professor? Academic-wise or whatever, research, whatever. And he said he attended a conference at Africa Leadership Forum in Zimbabwe. Professor Adai said he attended a conference which was organized by Africa Leadership Forum. So anybody, any teacher can attend a forum. And when he went to that forum, they actually conferred on him that he's a professor. So Professor Adai, as we speak today, those people listening to me on your multi-TV and on your city news, when you call him, tell Professor Adai to bring out his credentials and his academic powers to show, say, an accredited university said he is a professor. So he went to Zimbabwe, he went to a forum, and then they were giving accreditations and stuff, and they said, oh, you are a professor in what we are doing. So, but the question is, the African Leadership Forum in Zimbabwe, they don't have the credibility or the accreditation, or they have not been sanctioned to give Professor Adai any to make him a professor. In fact, when you go on their website and you go and verify, this guy is not a professor. It's the same way that people can take that title and use it. Azuma Nelson was Zoom Zoom is a professor in boxing. We have somebody like Polo, the dribbling professor. You can call him a professor, but no institution or any academic institution came out to say Azuma Nelson, you are the DM. No. So that is the what Professor Adai, so-called professor. So this man is an imposter. And the Professor Adai, so sama, I could point to be he has become some kind of insect beer hovering around Ghanaians' head. Say he's an intellectual, he is a very smart, intelligent man. This man is not a professor. So you can go and check. You people need to call him and ask him, say, which institution, which university, a man here professor. He does not. He's an imposter. So for him to come and stand here and say, sorry, her credentials or whatever, it's fine, but she needs more to become a vice president. Then you have to understand that there's a problem in Ghana. Yeah, I'm telling you. Then we have to understand that there's a problem in Ghana. Because Professor Adai is not a professor. And I'm saying this on record. And if he has anything, he should come out and tell Ghanaians and say, professor. He is not. He's an imposter. He went to Zimbabwe for a conference. And also almost see a friend professor. So he's a professor. He should come out and say I'm lying. And I'll prove to him. So Ghanaians, we should not be listening to wayward men like that. Hypocritical old men who don't know what to do with their lives. That is the thing. We should not. Professor Dai is a tribal bigot who is only capitalizing on the criminality of this government to become a prosperous man. And he has stolen a lot. Ask Professor Adai, say, there's cocaine which recently got missing at GRA. Why didn't he come out to speak on it? When GRA bar out to say, more expenditure, no, they have expenditure, whatever, the lies, why didn't he come out to explain it? This man is a liar. He was born a liar. He's an imposter and he's not a professor. And I'm saying it on record. Say, Professor Adai should come out. If he wants to speak about Nana Opoku-Agyeman's qualification, he should bring his qualification for Ghanaians to know, say, he's a real professor. You go for a conference in Zimbabwe and you come and you say they call you professor there, so you're a professor. And you move in Ghana and exhibit your ignorance. This is the same man who was talking about the E-blocks. Say, why do we have to build E-blocks? Today, the free SHS in Korano, and these men have gray hair. And you expect to say, men with gray hair will exhibit some kind of excellence in their submissions. But that is not what we are having today, because he has allowed tribal politics. This man has nothing. He's empty. He's empty. They are all tragicomic characters. You know tragicomic characters? Tragicomic characters. They have a little bit of comedy in them and a little bit of, those are the kind of people. He is not a professor. So don't listen to this man. And this man can never bring Nana down. Even one PhD qualification of Nana, this man does not have it. So if he wants to speak, he should come out and clear himself that he's a real professor before we will believe him. He's a liar. He's an imposter. Professor Adai went for a conference in Zimbabwe and they say, hey, you're a professor. And he came. Which academic? And the institution that organized that, it's not a school. It could be any forum. It could be like Imani organized a conference and he went. And it is called African Leadership Forum. They don't confer professorship on anybody there. He's a liar. And he has been living on this for years to survive. And this time I'm going to expose this man. Professor Dai, don't forget that issue that happened at Beige Capital. When you were at Beige Capital, between Beige Capital and then EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Do you know what happened there? You were on the board of Beige Capital, and at the same time, you were the chairman of Beige Capital Board, and you were also on the board of EPA. That crime, that scandal that happened there for you to resign at Master, Professor Adai, relax. Stop those things you are doing. We've known you a long time. Your track record is criminal. I've said that anybody who tries to go after this woman, I would expose you. Come out and declare yourself that you're a real professor. You are a liar. You are an imposter. Self-acclaimed professor. You don't know anything. Tribal bigot. Walking around Ghana, and then you are feeding on the ignorance of the people. Licking the boot of the president, so you think you come with your gray hair and you are the most wisest. But no. If you are, let him, the journalists go and ask him. He should just tell you where he was made a professor. The academic, he should just tell us where. He's a liar. Go and read his bio. You people should go and read Professor Adai, visit his Wikipedia or whatever, and check. And this person is speaking and people want to make it headline in Ghana. This guy speaks and he want to make it headline in Ghana. It's 2-2. I forgot to hit crowd ball. Manchester 2-2. I ball past anything else. Yeah, that's the thing. So I wanted to clear that for Ghanaians to understand. Professor Adai is a self-acclaimed professor. He does not know anything. Nothing close to this woman. This man is empty. He's an imposter. He should come out and tell Ghanaians what he learned, what academic institution gave him that conferred that thing on him. He is not. I'm daring him to come out, and I'm going to expose him further. This man is a greedy old man. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Akobedu-Taylor. The final one today, you remember I have 2 stories I was supposed to deal with. This is the second one. I want to quickly touch on this. Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA has to understand that the chief imam has better things to do. Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA has to understand that the chief imam has better things to do. The chief imam has better things to do than to listen to his lies. Again, if he doesn't have anything to say, don't go do those your childish politics in front of the chief imam. He has better things. And I'm speaking to my Zongo brothers and sisters. BAWUMIA goes to the chief imam and says what? We have delivered our promises to Zongo. We will do more in 4 years. You are a liar, Dr. BAWUMIA. And I don't expect, you see, when he was going, he took Freddie Blay. Everybody knows Freddie Blay is a liar. Ask Freddie Blay where are the 257 buses or whatever he brought in. Ask MPP for him. MPP for sa bus no bi nyebi. You sit in Ghana and form more for nana. Nonsense. Freddie Blay, he took Freddie Blay with him. Let's go, because the chief imam is an accommodating man, a very respected, intelligent old man who understands humanity. Oh, yeah, politics. You go there and you lie again. You think the chief imam has time for such nonsense? That what? You have delivered. What have you delivered? Do you want me to tell the chief imam what you have delivered? You have delivered 7 dead young men from the Zongos to the chief imam. That is what you have delivered. Chief imam is a good man. Because you are a liar. You have not even answered. You BAWUMIA, you are British. BAWUMIA is a liar. What have you delivered for Zongo? What have you delivered for our Muslim communities? What have you delivered? You have delivered 7 dead young men. You have killed them under your leadership. Then you go back to Chief Imam to tell him that what? You have delivered. What have you delivered? You have delivered toilets in our Zongos. Toilets. What have you delivered? Toilets. BAWUMIA, go and lie to Chief Imam. You think he has time for such comedy again? You want to buy some points from Zongo so that Chief Imam will be shaking your hand and people will say, we have accepted. Nobody is stupid again. My brothers and sisters in the Zongos, they are not stupid. My Muslim brothers and sisters, they know what is happening in Ghana. The sidelining of Muslims. The sidelining of our brothers. 7 young men were shot dead. Did you do anything? Till there, do we know where the report is? You go sit there and say you have delivered. What have you delivered? The toilet you are building? And the disrespect is the moment they said we are helping Zongo, they will go and build some small field and put AstroTurf, some stupid AstroTurf, and say we have developed Zongo. Because all the things happening at Achim, Ekufuado's hometown, building double roads and all that, Zongo, they don't deserve that, right? They deserve AstroTurf because they don't have to be in school. They have to go and play ball. The disrespect. That's why I say Chief Imam is a good man. And Kabana Commission Junsogu, no pam. Chief Imam is a good man. Those developments happening at Achim and other places, they don't deserve some, right? The only time you remember your Muslim brothers is when you need power, BAWUMIA. You are a disgrace to Muslims. I could see AstroTurf, I could see toilets, these ridiculous toilets. Yes, these things. You go and build these things, and then you go and put it and say you have helped Zongo. This. You go to Zongo and you build this, and you walk boldly to Chief Imam or your party chairman and say, we have delivered, give us another mandate. You think our brothers, our Muslim brothers and sisters are stupid, right? And they will jump and say, BAWUMIA is one of us, so we are going to go and vote for BAWUMIA again. No, nobody is stupid again, BAWUMIA. Nobody. They are not stupid. They are smarter than you. They are smarter than you. 7 young men were shot. If they were Achim boys, do you think that case would have died like that? You are an embarrassment to politics, BAWUMIA. You are a liar. You are a liar, BAWUMIA. You are a liar, and you don't deserve to be in front of the Chief Imam again, because you don't even deserve to be in front of God, because you lied too much. What have you delivered that 4 years again you're going to deliver? You yourself, you are sitting there. Nobody even recognizes you as a vice president. The president is in hiding. You've not even seen you made any statement to the nation. Who recognizes you as a vice president? Who recognizes you? So I'm talking to my Muslim brothers and sisters. This is the time you have to prove to sycophants like this. Today they are in Assemblies of God Church. They are clapping because of points. Tomorrow they are in Christ of Kings Church, and the next day they'll come to Muslim. These are sycophants, hypocrites. Today you are at Chief Imam's house because you know the man has a good heart. You know the man. When this pastor Owusu Bempah was insulting Chief Imam and all that, you couldn't even come out to make a bold statement to say that, hey, you might be the president, pastor, but this man represents Islam in Ghana. This man represents God in Ghana, yes, because he has served God and he has represented us. You were quiet. Today you come to him and tell him what? The disrespect is too much. The disrespect, I'm talking to my Muslim brothers and sisters, both those outside and in Ghana. This is the time you have to let these people understand that you are not fools again. Most of my friends are Muslims. And this is disgusting. When I saw this, it's like this disrespect to the highest level. You have delivered. What have you delivered? Toilets? Are you not ashamed of yourself as a vice president of the republic? Zongo, they deserve toilets. They deserve small field and AstroTurf, right? But they don't deserve the double lanes. They don't deserve the jobs you are giving to those boys at Achim, and those boys in Kumasi you are sending to Accra to give them. They don't deserve it. A word to a wise. It's enough. I'm going to take a short break. When I come back, I'll go on with my editorial. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. United. So I'll be back after this short break.
You can support this platform by donating to Loud Silence Media and, with all due respect, through the following ways. On Patreon at patreon.com/with all due respect. Through PayPal at loudsilenceproject2019@gmail.com. On GoFundMe by searching for Bring Back With All Due Respect by Kevin Taylor. If you are in Ghana, you can donate and shop WADR t-shirts and other products at shopgh.online/store/WADR.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
You can support this platform by donating to Loud Silence Media and, with all due respect, through the following ways. On Patreon at patreon.com/with all due respect. Through PayPal at loudsilenceproject2019@gmail.com. On GoFundMe by searching for Bring Back With All Due Respect by Kevin Taylor. If you are in Ghana, you can donate and shop WADR t-shirts and other products at shopgh.online/store/WADR.
Welcome back to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Echo Bedu Taylor. This is the extended version of With All Due Respect. If you're here with me, I would like to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this conversation. The editorial section is about to start. As you can see, the poster today, I was emphatic. The team put the poster together, and as you can see on the screen, foolish Nanabi spreads coronavirus or COVID-19 in SHS. We were in this country when a lot of things were said about how the Ghana government, specifically Ghana Education Service, they were going to handle students when it comes to the elections, political activities and all that. And as you can see on the screen, the education minister, Napo, said once that GES will, and it was in October 2018, October 19th, 2018, said Ghana Education Service will enforce ban on political activities in basic schools, secondary schools. So it was emphatic there. And if you read the first paragraph, it says the Ghana Education Service GES has clearly stated that it will enforce its directive to disallow and disallow the organizations of political activities in first and second cycle schools in this country. And this is self-explanatory. You can see that the government said that in 2019 that they will not allow through the Ghana Education Service. There were a few statements too made by the Education Ministry. If I can find more, I'll let you know. So last week, we all heard that the students, I think on Friday, EC told Ghanaians that they were going to start registering students. Actually, it wasn't part of the plan. They just came up and said, hey, they want to have an IPAC meeting and that the next day students are going to start registering. So we were there when this thing started. Now, fine. We were all told from the beginning that no political figures, no political activities is supposed to happen on campuses, and that the main reason why this government was allowing students back on campus was to go write the exams, and it wasn't about Ekufuado wanting these kids to register and vote for him. So we were all fine on that. We all agreed. Even though before this issue I'm talking about, Nana B going to a senior high school to exhibit his ignorance and stupidity, we had seen a couple of schools tell the government that they have started recording COVID-19 cases. A typical example was Accra Girls, then some school in Kumasi, forgotten the name, whatever. So we knew, people started speaking, people started talking at the government. If this is not political, if keeping these students in school and forcing them to register wasn't political, then I think the best thing for the government to do was to at least make these kids go home, and wherever they are staying, there are registration centers there. They can register there. Anywhere you are, you can register from there. But the government insisted that every student should be back to school so that they can register from their school, which is quite shocking, because why should all the students be back in school and register if it's not about politics, if it's about the exams? Because if it's about the exams, it means the exams can be postponed. If we don't have the exams this year, we can still have the exams next year. It's not only in Ghana that exams has been postponed. Nigeria, Kenya, a couple of countries, they've seen how dangerous it is to just put these kids in school, and that it's going to be a pandemic upon pandemic. So they decided to say, we've canceled the school year. In the United States of America, it's happening. Now, one shocking thing happened. We were here when we all saw pictures on social media. In fact, it started when this same Nana B of NPP, he actually put on his own social media platform or on his Facebook or whatever, saying that he went to some schools to check whatever, to make sure that... but the issue is, and as you can see on Ghana Web, it was a question, I think so. What is Nana B doing in SHS classroom when parents have been banned? Now, it wasn't just Nana B. As you can see, there's another picture I'm going to show you. This one. The Upper West Regional Youth Organizer was today in the company of 3rd Vice National Mr. Omari Wadi, the Regional Chairman, Wa Central Constituency Chairman, Wa Municipal Chief Executive, and a couple of others on monitoring of the SHS part of the voter registration exercise. In the picture, is the team at Wa Senior High School amassing all for victory. So technically, you can see this is a campaign trip. They actually went into the schools to go talk to these kids that, you know what, register and vote for Akufo-Addo. Register and vote for Akufo-Addo. I've heard the deputy education minister saying so many things. Nana B will be prosecuted. And that, hey, my friend, shut up. Deputy education minister, you are doing a great job. I myself, I like you. Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet and sit in your corner. Come on, paddle and sit down. Your boss Napo self hasn't spoken. Shut up, deputy, and sit down. The hypocrisy is too much. You are not the right person to speak on this issue. We don't have time for concerts. So this Nana B guy with this big belly, with people behind him, some wearing masks and some not. Some of the students wearing masks and some not. And on record, Nana B has tested positive. Like, he needs to come out and tell Ghanaians that it's negative. And I don't know, they can manipulate anything and come and say he's negative. He has tested positive. Now, the issue right now here is Nana B went to the senior high schools to galvanize for vote, to tell the kids that, you know what, if you don't vote for Nana Akufo-Addo, you're not going to get free SHS. You are not going to go to school for free. If you don't vote, you are not going to enjoy all that Akufo-Addo is giving you. The president gave a directive. The EC also talked about it. We all as a nation, we came together at a consensus to say that this is what we are going to do. But there's one funny thing. It is not news. It is not news because it was done by the MPP. It is not news because the president and the guys up there in the MPP leadership actually told Nana B to go do that. And it's just not in Nana B. As I showed you, in Upper West region, they are doing same. So you have to understand that it is a higher ploy from the president himself to make sure that the communicators go into the schools. Schools where we Ghanaians, the government has said, Akufo-Addo from his own mouth said, no parent should have access to their kids. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo has given a directive that no parent should be allowed to have access to their own kids in that school. But Nana B and other MPP communicators are able to go to these schools and campaign and convince the kids that go and vote, go and register so that you vote for Akufo-Addo, because the only thing Nana Akufo-Addo is holding on to and this MPP government is holding on to is free SHS and Akufo-Addo graduates. And it is not news and it is not the story of the day. Nana B went into the school with other people, as you can see in the picture, over 5-6 people. And Nana B and his group of idiots who followed him to the school, some without mask, some on mask, are they better than the parents who are crying and wailing every single day, wanting to see their kids and how they're faring? I ask this question because we have people in this country who discuss everything. We have people in this country who have ideas about everything. We have people in this country who criticized everything in the past. We have people in this country who said they are the most intellectual people who reason more than anybody else. The excuse we're given, or the instructions the president gave, was that because he doesn't want any of the kids to get COVID-19 or to be infected with COVID-19, even the parents themselves, they don't have to enter the school. The parents themselves, the parents, not guided or anybody else, the parents of the kids themselves, they don't have the right to enter the school to see their kids. But this same president, this same government is sitting there watching an idiot like Nana B, who has tested positive, an idiot like Nana B, who thinks that he's above the law, an idiot like Nana B, who believes in the undemocratic rule of this president, to enter the school without mask, some of the people following him, to interact with the kids, to go do campaign, to go and convince these kids, say, go and vote, register and vote for Akufo-Addo. That is where my problem is. Because we're in this nation when the NDC, national organizer or something, went to the northern region, yes, some few months or a year ago, and I think he interacted with some school kids about how they are being treated in school, if they are getting whatever they needed to get when the free SHS started. And some of the kids actually came out. I think it's Akamba. The kids met him. They told him what they were going through. It wasn't political to me because we had seen previously Dr. BAWUMIA before election 2016 gone to schools to campaign. So when Akamba went to that school, everybody in this country, we criticized Akamba, saying that even though you are saying you didn't go do elections there, go do your political gimmicks or whatever there, it is not right, because in the political lenses, it looks like you are going to go collect information from the kids, negative information, to come sell to Ghanaians that all the things that is happening in that school or whatever, Ghanaians shouldn't take the government serious and it should go against the government. So we all spoke against it. Even some headmasters were fired because Akamba was allowed to go into this senior high school. We are in the middle of a pandemic and the president has given a directive. And the directive was that even the parents who took these kids to school should end at the gate. They should not cross the gates of the school. And that the kids should go alone. The parents should go back home. But Nana B and some other MPP communicators have been given that right to go in there with the EC to do this. But the question is, who is emboldening these, or who is actually helping these guys or making them feel so bold to go into schools to do this, even though they know there's a president's directive? One, the EC. Because the EC is taking its instructions from the president, they see no reason why they have to stop Nana B from even coming to the registration center or whatever thing they have put together that the kids are going to register there. If Nana B says that he went there to observe, from what I am seeing here, Nana B went there to talk to the kids as a political party representative. Nana B went there to gather the kids, and in the picture, you cannot tell me he's an observer. An observer goes there, you don't speak to the people there, you observe, you look at what is actually happening. It is not your job to go there and talk to the kids and let them feel like what they are doing is wrong or right. No, it is not in your place. Even an ordinary Ghanaian who is not a politician cannot do that. But why do you think the EC persons there? Yes, and I know there was a cop there, a police officer there. And I know that there were representatives from the EC who were higher. Why do you think they will allow Nana B, somebody with such a stomach that can contain every virus, to enter there and exhibit this kind of ignorance and disrespect? Because one, for all you know, in that school, Nana B and his group of criminals following him, they took or they sent the COVID-19 virus there. Yes. Because you can't prove and you can't disprove. Nobody can sit and say that Nana B didn't take the virus to that school. If a student is reported today that they have that virus in that school, it can be Nana B and it can also not be Nana B. But let's not cancel out anything. The first thing is, why do you think Nana B will have that vigor to do that? It is because we are living in a lawless nation, a nation whereby the president thinks that if it is about NPP, everybody should go away, get out. But if it is about somebody else, that person is a victim. We have seen a couple of them in this country. We saw the NPP go for conferences, did their parliamentary elections, and we saw how parliamentarians flouted rules in this nation. They flouted president's directive. We saw how parliamentarians flouted and went against the rule of the land, but nobody was apprehended. Nobody faced the law. Nobody was arrested and jailed. We saw how pastors were picked up in 24 hours, and today, as I speak, they are in jail. Are MPP people like myself better than anybody in Ghana? This is my problem. This is my problem. Because if you see a fool like Nana B, and I'm going to use that word, because we are in the middle of a pandemic, you have tested positive. Why will you go into a school and go talk to the kids And who even told you, Nana B and Nana Akufo-Addo, that all the kids in senior high school will vote for Akufo-Addo? Who even told you that? Who even told Akufo-Addo and Nana B and the MPP that every single high school kid will vote for the MPP? It is not automatic. It is not definite. So if you're Ghanaian and you're listening to me, my problem today is, from what is happening, you have to understand that going into the election itself, this is the same thing we are going to be seeing. Anybody who is seen as an enemy to the MPP or the government or this party, MPP, you have two things. You either be killed or you will be locked up. And I'm telling you, and these, you see, they are precedents. You saw what happened at Ayawaso. You saw what happened during the referendum. You've seen what is happening now. This is not a joke. These are things and these are signals. You heard what the security, whatever, this guy who said he came to the US Army, or no, and almost said, Ghana, he's supposed to be in charge of security. You saw what he said after the short committee commission's report. This is dangerous. The MPP at this point is spreading the virus even more than the virus itself. This government is spreading the virus more than the virus itself. Because every single thing this government has done, every single activity this government has got itself involved in, it's basically a platform to spread the virus more. Yes, the most typical one is when they were having their parliamentary registration or elections. We can also talk about when the president was elected or whatever. They actually gave the president a nod to be the flag bearer. That was the next day. The president came out to tell us that he has come in contact with somebody who has the COVID virus. This guy, Ahenkratu, was there. So this is not a joke. We have to understand that what we are building now is dangerous. Now, let's look at this. Imagine the NDC decides to do the same thing Nana B did and those guys in the northern region. Imagine the NDC decides to do that. Because if the NDC decides to do this today, I will not speak against it. No. Because I have seen Nana B do it, and Nana B is walking free. I have seen Nana B do it, and the mainstream media did not talk about it. They did not criticize it. They did not enforce the system to make sure Nana B is locked up. And those people who followed Nana B there are locked up to set as an example for other people not to do it. So if the NDC tomorrow decides to go out and enter schools and also say that we came to be observers and to check, I will never speak against it, because what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. It's simple. We are not doing selective politics here. If I were the NDC, I would do the same. And I would see the reaction of the government. Yes. If I were the NDC, I'll also start entering schools. I'll also start entering schools like the same way Nana B did. And I will see the reaction of the government, reaction of the security forces. Because this government or this country does not belong to only NPP. It does not belong to only MPP. So if you allow, and this Nana B standing there, this fool standing there is not older than me. So why should we allow Nana B to go out there and put the lives of these kids in danger? See the people behind this guy. Some of them are not wearing masks. We don't know whether they are positive or not. And then we sit there and the parents are sitting and say there's nothing wrong with it. And everybody sits there and says there's nothing wrong with it because it's Nana B, because it's with the MPP. What kind of nonsense is that? Who the hell is Nana B? Because I call him a fool because he refused to use his brain to understand that going there alone is putting the lives of all the kids in that school at risk. Alone. Going there, just taking that decision to enter the school. But the issue is, do they care? Does the president care? Does the MPP care? No, because it's all about power. So when the kids will die, if the kids will die for Nana Akufo-Addo, who is hiding somewhere, bent to Asha the Toa, today, as I speak, we don't have any president. Who is the president of Ghana now? BAWUMIA, basically, is the donkey of this party. The only time we need BAWUMIA is when some dirty job comes. We call BAWUMIA to do. Who is the president of Ghana? So the idea is basically, if even the kids are going to die for Akufo-Addo to become president, the dying president, that's all that they need. And if you're Ghanaian and you are watching me and you think it's politics, it's against this, you are being the fool. Because when your daughter's sister's son gets this COVID from school, when they come home, you come and visit them and you get it. And then when they get it from Nana B, you are getting it and you are going to die. You will not get the opportunity to be buried in 10 months' time. You'll be buried in 24 hours, like a chicken. Today, you see Sir John, he died from COVID. He's going to be buried in March. Let me tell you, your kids, they will die in the schools. When they come home, they were going to die. And they'll be buried in 24 hours. And you will not be allowed to go to the cemetery and see their body. And then you know that I was telling you the truth. The stupidity is too much. So, you're a young man, if you're a young lady, and if you're a school boy or girl in SS, and you think this is a joke, my friend, you have to understand that your life now is at stake. We're a school new, we're a young man, also a school, a young lady. You have to understand, this government is using you guys, whether you die or not, and for who. I keep saying this, but people think it's a joke. Whether these SS kids, they die or not, it does not, Akufo-Addo does not care. Nana B, Napo, the deputy, Kojo Pon Kruma, Akufo-Addo nankasa, the MPs, Ya Osafumafo, Chairman Sabunsu, whoever, Gabio Asarichidako, Oforiata, Mumusa, Omoma send our SS now. You be SS now, ask yourself that question if you're a parent watching me. Ask yourself that simple question. Say, in conform with Bomudina, one and the bako SS or Ghana, or bako or SS age, or SS here, or Defie as MP and the Banuwo school. Ask yourself. Now, what if you say, I nanabi a kokra mbewu a form of an antomu, Miss Obanbe Wusa Kramai. Yeah. They will die like chicken because Sebio, mom, your parents, you have failed to use your senses. Say, a money, a property, and you book for the property, open the president, a dear, on Juma, a man move on and tomano, and a coup or two for catcher. No, or so person the president, Richard, ye Jumano, and ya rich contom real. Inti, say, obido ba a life, a better line, so to be the president, or be tiao by him, and I could be president. Sebi, why do you need Juma now? No matter letter, we are the national PTA. Do you think if Akufo-Addo cares about your stupid letter? Do you think about what you said? Napo ni say Vietnamese bomb no na cancer. Do you think Napo cares about your letter as the national PTA DN and the DN to the DN? They don't care. Go in there and pick your kids. Mon kon kofa moma. A simple message. Just go there and pick your kids. Come and so test for backward test. The kids will die. I'm crying for these kids. It's as simple as that. Tomorrow morning you should be on the street. Don't let them go. Let me tell you, if the national PTA, whatever had said, say, Obiabo go school, because Jack, your man who here. The president and the government will be forced to reschedule the exams. How many options? Yeah, you try exams, my exams, near exams. Normal try exams, there's no exams. If the people come, that's when there's going to be an exams. If the people say we are not ready to write the exams, there's not going to be any exams. Into parents, more problem. They say I was expecting the PTA people to write and say, tomorrow, if you are a parent, from the numbers we are getting, Accra girls 50, DN 20. Or Chanapa, if you're a parent, if you can, go and pick your kid. And then you write this piece of trash and you think Akufo-Addo cares about this trash you wrote, that they should consider DN. You lose all your kids. Go and pick your kids. As of tell them, say, hey, Momano, life in here change. What is happening? Your life, the lives of the kids are important than the stupid WAEC exams. Your kids' lives are more important than the Kufuor being president. So I was expecting PTA to write a letter, have a press conference and say, if you're a parent and you have a kid in school, go and pick them in 24 hours. Now what to watch your letter and signed by Asmesi and call this number. Do you think Kufuor fucking cares about that nonsense? Who you say Fanwana? Now Mumbani be wusem punching. When I went to my mom say August 23rd. I have my internal sources. I'm telling you people. You have made government so I jam on from war. Yeah, and I saw some video. No big and yet the intimate coho a buying say me and fam or pick your kid. Are they buying or the 2 big also say for our brand by school Anna? Huh? Sasa be saying because some of Ghana, do you think you can do it anywhere? So we did the Bible school in the middle of a pandemic. Or the Bible say, I buy say, me my find police me and 2 be on 2 crada, SN 50 kg on 2 to be 6 months ni. Ya my own court na muti mo show mo. Mo money be wusem punching. It is ridiculous and stupid. Come to the United States today and see. Go to Texas. Go to Florida. Morgues are full. Morgues are full. They are calling for refrigerators. Nipa wood senkoko. Nipa are dying like chicken. This is the greatest nation on earth. You can dispute it, but it's your own problem. America is the biggest, strongest, most equipped nation on earth when it comes to health. They are on their knees. Then Ghana. Now what was a nyame beye? What was Ekufuor nti? 4 more for an auntie. Sebi we jawadwin wo fie. Sebi we Jimmy. You are not prepared to be a parent. Go and pick your kids. Na mo tro letter. I'm Ekufuor. Mr. Musa sanko for no better TV so na po assistant Ekufuor. Gabi Asara Chirda akon Bamti Oforiata omu nyina kofikodopon. Mr. Moba TV so mumbusam say, do you people have kids in high school? Me see, journalists in Ghana they are so, I don't know their problem. Say you say timidity, say DND, say ignorance. I saw one journalist at TV3. I think that video was making rounds. Obusa Eko for that boy. Obusa said, are you going to take your kid to school? That idiot couldn't even answer. Because of politics, this young man is telling people to go because of politics. Because the girls were around in tea. He doesn't care. He's lost that thing that makes him human. So that's why people come. You are insulting an Ekufuor. I tell you, I have no issue with Ekufuor. Ekufuor does not believe in democracy, and I will not be a fool to support a tyrant. Never in my life. Never. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuor does not believe in democracy, and I will die to fight him because Ekufuor njuni nipa ho. And if you're a young man, now I bet you don't care, you only come to insult Ekufuor. I don't care about Ekufuor. I can't wrestle with us. I care about Ghanaians. And then they took Obama Ekufuor. Who the hell is Ekufuor? He's human. But as a leader, you came to make democracy, you have to sustain it. Where's the democracy in Ghana today? Where you can speak today. Radio stations that will criticize the government tell people that this government is a criminal enterprise. PDS, Gabi Asoro Bamti, Omamuya PDS issue. You are out. You have closed all these radio stations that you want me to come and sit here and praise you. I'll be a fool. I live in America. I don't live in a monk or in a bunk. I'm human. You sit there, you support any nonsense. I know. I've learned both sides. So Obi Jimmy, I make catch you plain so Jimmy. If that is what is hurting you, don't come on my platform. I don't have time for this. And Unimobi. Now Obi Abejo say, you hate the government. And I'm so saying Oba SS COVID. And what hurts is people like that who are making such defense and such arguments are people who are aimless people. They don't have any job. And so still, Jimmy or team, it is about NPP or NDs. No, it's about the lives of kids we are talking about here. You don't understand what we are talking about. From there, the kid will be born through school to SS. Kabahun say you can't make that stupid statement. You hear the Kufuado. You listen to it like listening to Fox News. Jimmy, to quiet and try. What's up in America? And I say bogus in America. No, majority of them are stupid. Bogus in London, majority of them are stupid. This is the time you people have to call home and say, Monko fan Koran in free school. Now, you've seen what is happening. You live in the Bronx. 26 years. Go down to the basement. People close to you are dying. You are sitting here. Now, on Frefi and Kantrom said they should go and take the kids. What about SS or Ghana? You know the kid will die. No, but I say because we are Santini, me are Kani, me are Murani, me are Fantini, MPP 44 now Jimisa. You go home, Obekona Obano is seeing an end. You know, so Oma is more COVID. No, they don't even build anything for them. No tomb, nothing. No stone. You don't even see your kid's grave. Ubano, Nena Kraum. Whether it's in America, it's in London, it's in a bon community, it's in a idea. See, Jimini sa an Obekono, Caprecran now. I keep telling you, if you don't want to watch me, maybe better I'm Manchester United, yeah, show me. I'm not forcing you to watch me. Don't force yourself. Don't force yourself to watch me. Compare me before fresh. Because I always say, "Honey, I bet na bet dada nipa. You bet so say a man from Tohe ni ab dada mon Tohe. Hey, when you this way Jimmy no na mean we don't do that nonsense here. Say we Jimmy be catch you plain so Jimmy. Aden tax na nya on the show. That is the problem we have today in Ghana. In Korani Bewu, I am warning. I'm sending a signal. Me say, Monko Famo Mano, PTA for a mutual letter. Tomorrow morning, immediately, meet and write another letter and say, every parent should go and pick their kids. So letter I'm trying to a moanine crowd. A moanine to a kufuado. He shits on it. I'm telling you people. So letter I'm trying to, or better letter to say, no, I will near so itchy, the matches are so itchy near the idea. Be. If you people want results, if you people want to save your kids, you see, an idiot like Nana B is working in schools with some dirty riffraffs, and they are spreading COVID. Nana B is positive and he's spreading it. And you are sitting there saying, for more fun, and I'm saying, searching. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. I'm going to open the phone lines quickly, and then we can actually take some calls. The number to call is +1 202 751 8769. +1 202 751 8769. I'm going to take spend 7 minutes on calls, and then I can end today's show. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network.
You can support this platform by donating to Loud Silence Media, and with all due respect, through the following ways. On Patreon at patreon.com/with all due respect. Through PayPal at loudsilenceproject2019@gmail.com. On GoFundMe by searching for Bring Back With All Due Respect by Kevin Taylor. If you are in Ghana, you can donate and shop WADR t-shirts and other products at shopgh.online/store/WADR.
All right, welcome back to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin COVD-19. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. The number to call is +1 751 8769. +1 751 8769. I think I have my first call on line. Hello, caller.
Yes, hello. Hi,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm good. Go ahead, sir.
Great. Well, I have a quick question because I recall you mentioning a while ago that there was going to be a huge demonstration in Ghana.
Yeah.
This was before COVID, of course.
Yeah.
Now with COVID kind of holding back everything,
Yeah.
What steps do you think that momentum can take?
Yes.
Because I'm sure there are lots of Ghanaians who would still want to be
Yeah.
able to express.
So we
their
couldn't get
intent.
the permission to do it because the only excuse that the police came up with is you can't gather more than 24. You remember that time it was about you needed to have just about 25 people to be able to gather at a place, you know?
Right.
And then
right.
they were also saying, apart from that, if even they make the number bigger or whatever, they have so many protocols put in place. They have their own ideas and whatever they want to do. So at this point,
Right.
we have to recalibrate. we have to recalibrate and find better ways to have this demonstration. It needs to happen before the elections, and I'm still talking. It's not been easy. It's right. And you know the honest truth is, Ghanaians want to come out and demonstrate. Ghanaians are scared of this government.
I totally
because of what is happening in Ghana, lots of people are scared. They know that this government can do harm, and I keep telling Ghanaians that when the citizens start to warn journalists against a certain government, then you have to understand that is the beginning of the end of democracy in a nation.
True. Totally agree with that. But the thing is, because social media also has its own, following.
We can still do it.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm of the view that perhaps a different approach should be done so that we can galvanize, momentum on social media.
Okay.
And maybe, hopefully, it can also trickle down to, people that are not on social media. So social media has a lot of influence, especially among the young people.
We'll take it from there. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, then.
All right.
Bye.
Hello? Who's here? Let's see. Okay. Hello, caller? What's happening? All right. Hello? All right. The number to call is +1 202 751 8769. +1 202 751 8769. Hello, caller.
Hey, Kevin, what's up?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Kasadufia.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, my problem with these parents not going to pick up their children, I don't think they love their kids.
Yeah.
Because if they really do love their kids, they won't sit down for this MPP or whatever Akufo-Addo should be playing this game with them. They are going to lose their kids, and Akufo-Addo doesn't care because this is serious issue.
Yeah.
It's not like the government is the one. Feeding these children or whatever it is. You have your kids. If you really love your kids, go there. Don't even bother about what the government says because it's ridiculous. As for him, his kids are, older kids, they are not in school. None of these government officials' children are in Ghana in school. So they don't care whoever that. All they want is to win political power. So parents should be wise and feed their kids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, Uncle.
Yes, I'm watching.
Yeah, Nana Kwesi Buachi. Uncle, the demonstrators will come.
Definitely.
And I already have the name for it. Pressure Day Town.
Okay.
Pressure Day Town demo. Uncle, Ashanti region deserves its chairman. I've been always saying it. It deserves a chairman. A region like Ashanti region with which chairman? Uncle, Buzia, Dankwa, even Akufo-Addo Dankwa, they will cry in their grave for this. With chairman would and these Achim guys, do you know something? Hello?
We're listening to you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know something with them? There's an, I can't say him say, Achim Kwanana or Num Bremu. But do you know, unfortunate thing? The Bremu River, almost the two Galam Sea, Amana say, he say Achim Fono, Omonum Vortic into Omadjineno, and Waba Bibi. That's all I would
Thank you very much, Mr. Boache. All right. That was his opinion. Okay, let's see. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
My name is Habib from Germany.
All right, sir.
Yeah, I just me can we team crowd.
What you can team?
Parents have something kwadano. To me, what I see that, and yes, someone problem. Some demonstrations now, we are all over the world. Through this COVID-19, Omujina gate, book gate, a strong demonstration. As international media will see, and they will criticize what is going on in Ghana.
Yeah.
You see, they don't have to be, Nana Semi, president, say, no. And for that, say, actually, one optional leaders, Magana, ma'am. You're betting for more on it to say, how many years are they going to live again? You see, almost secondly, so Mahmoud Bouamenya, Chief Imam here now, it will not bring anything. We respect our grandfather. We know what the type of person he's a listing leader. So he can't do nothing there. And he should come out and show us in Zango what did he do. Medina, Nima, Mamovi, 441, or Shukura. I mean, they should forget all this.
Thank you very much.
They have no chance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello, Nana Kwaku Ghana, but good evening.
Good evening, Auntie Monica.
Yamisha when they do my power. All the time, so let's so produce and a day. Ever for a day. Now allow the from a wakasa. Because in Benufun will contribute to too much. In the Tafia will problem.
Calls not Marty.
Alone. I'm a monk call. And now after day, so now I'm a youth in the soul wakasa.
Okay.
Now, second, so a journalist, a war Ghana. I want a comment to be I may not Ghana put you in the what so parents are over? What are him for over? What a young opinion for over? One call, but the one my comments are. No, what I was one hour over. About some day and son, I was someone a robber. In Mumu Puewa, look for one after home or Cassa. Amanka my lesson for Fubiwa, Move one of my born part of the world. Who platform because I'm a mini platform. But that's it.
I'm sure Auntie Monica. All right. That was the one and only Auntie Monica. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, this is Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hi, Kevin. This is Richard Yabo calling from London. I think what the opposition should do is to send their own men into the schools.
Yeah.
To see what's going on over there. I think that's the best way
to
counter this. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Have a wonderful night. Okay, let's do this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, caller. Yes, I just ended somebody's call. Hello?
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
This is Alex.
Go ahead, sir.
I think what you are saying is very true, and the mistake the parents are making is they are supposed to go straight to the gate. The policeman cannot even ask them to. I think the president says this, the president says that. When your child or your kids die, the president has nothing to do.
Oh yeah.
You get me, Calvin?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you are saying is very true.
Thank you very much.
Supposed to go.
Thank you, sir.
And Calvin, I've sent you a message, and I think check your inbox.
I'll try and do that. Thank you.
I have something.
All right. I'm going to check it, and then we'll talk about it. Say hello, caller. Hello.
Here is Prosper from Switzerland.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I don't know whether the parents would be allowed to enter into the compound to bring their kids home, because there are police people there, there are militia men who will be harassing them. I think that is the problem. They fear to go in. They know this government can do anything. So it's whether they can go without being harassed, or they need to organize themselves and go as a group. What's missing in my view is that there's no leadership. The parents need to find a leadership among themselves and organize themselves and go from school to school. If one person goes to say, I want my child, they'll say, no, you are not allowed to come in. And then that person goes back. So they need to be organized in a manner that they can go forward and say, we are collecting our children. By one parent going.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much for your submission. Thank you very much. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening,
you're my last caller. Good evening.
Yeah. You know, last time I told you the death is more than 200. Now I can tell you the fact that the death of COVID in Ghana is almost 800 people.
you won't believe that. Because you know, the Northerners, when somebody died, they don't go for postmortem to even check that person is died with COVID and all this stuff. And the village, the interiors, when COVID tackles somebody and he's dead, they just bury it. So the government is just massaging. There's no data for that. It's just massaging, saying 100 and something. It's more than 800 in Ghana. And about the students, this government is not sensible at all. Because how can you pack children in the time of this COVID to schools? I'm living in Austria. They've closed schools. First time they close it, they open. When the thing is rising, they've closed it again. All my children are at home. But what is happening in Ghana? What is happening to Ghanaians? You people don't cherish your children again because of Nanado. Kevin.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Also. Okay, so I'm going to end the phone calls now. I know there's some calls coming in. Thank you very much. Yes, so I would like to say thank you very much for being part of this show. Let me see. On YouTube, a few comments. Then I can do a few comments on Facebook and then end the show in the next 5 minutes. Alex Amano Aqua, wise up PTA in Ghana. Please, the children are your property. A word to a wise. Thank you very much. Richard Kofiago, straight in the face. No bagawaya. Thank you very much, Mr. Kofi. Who is here? Richard Kofiago is back again. Many don't know that the more you criticize the government, the more you want them to do more, so they can be in power for long. All right. Somebody say United, the dead Jack Miniabre. All right. Willie Della says Nana is Democrat, not Democrat, not Democrat. Okay. Ellen Sikudu, football people are crying. Ellen, I don't go block you. You're my guy. You're my friend. So I won't do that today. Sadia Mohammed, Kevin, good work done today. Thank you very much, sir. All right, let's see something on Facebook and then quickly we can end today's show. Yautavia says Malam. Oh goodness Lord, Yautavia Malam advert bar. All right. Chandra. My concern is if the kids are picked up from schools, won't it make the virus spread more nationwide? That's also another good question. That's why we were telling the government to do mass testing in every school, but the government says no, they're not going to do any mass testing, because when we do mass testing, we are going to get more cases. And the issue too is the people who are the contact tracers, the government is not paying them. So those guys too, they're falling out of the government. There's no government in Ghana. Contact tracers are not there. We are not doing mass testing. Nothing is happening. Nothing. And when you speak, you get some people saying that you don't respect. I don't care about your respect. Nothing is happening in Ghana. All right. Okay. So Gloria, Laura, Edu, my concern is the kids are, if the kids are, okay, that's the same thing I read. Sawalata is only a fool who will call, okay. Chandra is back again. A Corona graduate and anything will help so I can attend college. My Cash App is some Corona graduate says his Cash App is there. If the parents pick their kids, should they self-quarantine themselves or their kids? It's a tough question, man. Because in the first place, we were not supposed to even make the kids go to the school. So now we're having so many complications. Now the parents go there, they pick the kids. How are they going to quarantine the kids? Are they going to isolate the kids? Are they going to isolate themselves from the kids? They don't know which of the kids have the virus. Now, they don't even know whether their kid have it or not, and they have to leave the kid in school. Those people who are supposed to be the testing are not doing testing again. The contact tracers are not there. The so-called app, the COVID-19 app, we don't know where the app passed. That nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Then you get some people, they'll come and speak English, and then they walk away, like Professor Adai. Such an imposter. He has no professor, nothing. You see, people are worried. People are worried, and we have to be worried because this is not a joke. This is not a joke. Cynthia Vim said Nanado's father is part those people who killed Kwame Nkrumah. The blood is okay. That's her opinion. Stephen Mans Amsterdam says, Kevin, I will advise you join me at the advocate for all the exclusive third force coalition government as it is practiced here in Holland, because there are competent people in both parties. Join DDN Holland WhatsApp group. Okay, somebody is talking about his WhatsApp group and how he wants people to join. Kwabena Tampori said, Mr. Taylor, you are always the best. Thank you very much, sir. Steve Mans, Kevin, somebody read that. Still on Facebook. So Kojo Entry says, you are the most stupid fool I have ever seen in the world. This is coming from Kojo Entry, with your stupid followers, and your stupid family as well. Abuebiba, Biggie Bag or something. Yeah, something like that. Where's the message? I need to read it. Stupid people buy data to watch you. For you to get money, feed your dog. Okay, most Ghanaians are not discerning at all. This your stupid insult, and people have time. And Jack, before you come and insult me, please get the grammar right. You see? Kojenchi. Ankafo, Bakwepi, Munya fast. All right. Tiflos Adam says institutions are closed because COVID-19, yet students are allowed to be in school to be infected with the disease. May the parents be smart enough to withdraw their kids. Theophilus from Takrade. All right, Theophilus, that's your opinion. And Raphael Saint William says this animalism has affected all the stupid stakeholders, useless and hypocrites in Ghana. Mohammed Nafi says some of Ghanaian parents think of an issue like this to go against the means they can't pay for it. So, she's talking about the free SHS. Abdullah Baba said COVID should have killed Napo and at least 20 ministers. I agree with you, my friend. You can disagree with me. I don't care. Echo Julius, Echo Ekufo, Ado will go to relegation, inshallah. That's your opinion. Robert Jackson says, Kevin, you are really man of wisdom. Thank you very much, sir. Who again is Alabosco, Ekufo Ado is an evil old man. Ama Akufu Moses, their grammar is even something else. Ama, I tell you. All right, thank you very much for being part of this show. Tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. US time, 8 p.m. Ghana time, I'll be here. We will be discussing Ghana. We'll be talking about the issues the mainstream media is refusing to talk about. The ones they are all saying sebe. The ones they have gone to take money that they don't want to talk on. That is what we do here. We speak on the issues, irrespective of who is involved in the issue. Remember, Professor Adai is not a professor. He's an imposter. Anytime you get him, ask him how he became a professor. Which school, which accredited institution. Was it academic? Let us know. He cannot move around Ghana and say he's a professor. Professor Adai is an imposter, and you people should not take him serious. I keep telling you that he's a bigot, and he's a tribal bigot who feeds on the ignorance of politicians. Also, I would like to say that if you want to be part of this show, if you want this show to keep running on your phone, on your TV, Loud Silence TV officially will be launched this month, and we are ready to bring you everything concerning Ghana elections. We're going to have a couple of shows that will be showing facts. I'll be having in fact, I have a new show coming up on Loud Silence TV. It's actually called Tough Lines. They are it's tough, man. We have a lot of things we're going to be talking about. So stick and stay. But if you want this production to keep going, or you want to see us online every day, serving you the best of news and facts, you have to try and help this cause. You can donate. You go on PayPal. You can do that there. You can also go on Patreon. You can do that there. And also on GoFundMe, the campaign is live. I'm going to play the commercial for you to know how you can contribute or donate to help Loud Silence Media, and also, with all due respect, to keep running. So after this short break, I'll come back close, and then we'll meet tomorrow.
You can support this platform by donating to Loud Silence Media, and with all due respect, through the following ways. On Patreon at patreon.com/with all due respect. Through PayPal at loudsilenceproject2019@gmail.com. On GoFundMe by searching for Bring Back With All Due Respect by Kevin Taylor. If you are in Ghana, you can donate and shop WADR t-shirts and other products at shopgh.online/store/WADR.
So that's it. Thank you very much for being part of this show. Family, thank you. You've been there for us, and I know you love me, and I also love you guys. Always remember, we are all messengers who are ready, willing to speak truth to power. Messengers who will not be intimidated by people who think today they have power. My fellow Ghanaians, especially the youth, understand that what you have now, the democracy you have now in Ghana, is the only thing you've got. Protect it, fight it, make sure you protect it and you keep it, because You know what? When your freedom is taken from you, you become a slave in your own home. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor, and this is With All Due Respect.
Yaba would me that for my year. I would me by circle. Can't no verse. Kai.
I would mean that for my year. Assassin, I mean that for my year.
Ayokisiti, if you versa, you go back. I say if you versa, you go back.
Ya baba to Binoy, baby, oh me qua. Ya baba to Binoy, baby, oh me qua. Ya baba to Binoy, baby, oh me qua. Obi baba to ye, yes, we have a co. Sana yanko posisha, sana yanko posisha, sana yanko posisha, what's any pepe? We are dead to beko. 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 Nipa ye obiai, ayi soba kaya. Nipa ye obiai, kina ayi soba kaya. Nipa ye obiai, ayi soba ye obiai. Bunja kaya obiai, gipange ye obiai. Bob Mali ye obiai, gikwaga ye obiai. Bibiwa ye obiai, yanko pofra o. Ubaya dai ubeko, ubaya dai ubeko, ubaya dai ubeko.
Sana yanko posisha.
I wouldn't mean that for my eye. Assassin, I mean that for my eye. Fuma, Bata Joy, Kaka, Homise.
Yaba mawa. I would do me that for my year. Yayina ye fear. Kai.
Signa.
Ba. Because me ba.
I wouldn't mean that for my eye. Assassin, I mean that for my eye.
Yaba yanko posisha. Because me ba.
I wouldn't mean that for my eye. Country no verse in that for my eye.
Because me ba.
Ya baba to Binoy, baby, oh me qua. Ya baba to Binoy, baby, oh me qua. Ya baba to Binoy, baby, oh me qua. Obi baba to ye, yes, we have a co. Sana yanko posisha, sana yanko posisha, sana yanko posisha. What's any pepe? We are dead to beko. We are dead to beko. Nipa ye obiai, ayi soba kaya. Nipa ye obiai, kina ayi soba kaya. Nipa ye obiai, ayi soba ye obiai. Bunkaga ye obiai, gegewa ye obiai. Kufawa ye obiai, zombuzi ye obiai. Bomi kurma ye obiai, sami bilari ye obiai. Sankara ye obiai, nyanko konfra o. Ubaye dai ubeko. Ubaya dai ubeko. Ubaya dai ubeko. I wouldn't mean that for my eye.